I'm proud of you. You decided to take this course. And even though you're probably a little bit anxious and a little bit nervous and wondering what this is all about, you understand that perhaps you want to change your life. And that's what I want this class to be. This is not just to be some information, some nice to know stuff. I really want you to be able to make some significant changes in your life, even maybe transform your life. Maybe go from a state of depression and unhappiness until that there is hope and perhaps encouragement. Now, this is not magic. There is no, as someone would say, some pill or practice or product that you can buy which all of a sudden will take away that deep, distressing feeling that you're in a job or a place or a position where this job is just sucking me. It is soul sucking. It's not just a job I wish I had a better one. It's not just a job I don't like right now. It's not a so-so job. It is a really bad situation and you want to change it. Now, I wish I could just give you some magic guarantee that that could happen. I can't. But what I can do through my many years of experience in helping people change their lives is I can offer you ways to start. All right? Ways to start. And eventually quit that job and find a much better position and situation. Now, I also am going to congratulate you for being a truth catcher. One of the hardest things to do is, as I oftentimes say, the T9 principle. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. That's right. And oftentimes, the person that's the hardest person to tell the truth is ourselves. As one of my mentors said to me, Stan, oftentimes it takes a long time for you to finally believe the truth about yourself. Wow. Well, you know what? I've discovered that that mentor was powerfully right. I want to face the truth about myself. I want to have that kind of courage, but it's really hard to do. So one of the things we have to do in this first part of making this change in our lives is to catch some truths. And one of the truths we have to figure out right now is why. Why are you in this mess? Now, the first thing I want you to do is say, why did I take this job? You certainly didn't hope or want that it would become what it's become. Why did you take it? What were you hoping for? What were you expecting? Did you just need a job? Any job? And you found it? I don't know. Sometimes, you know, hey, I need a job. I need the money. And here's a job and they offered it to me. Heck, I can do it. And you jumped in. Nothing wrong with that. Lots of people do that. Lots of people have to do that. Oftentimes that's what we have to do to get where we want to be in life. We have to take a job, any job. But I want you to say, why did I take this job? Now I want you to write that down and just be very honest. This is your first assignment. Why did you take this job? Now, I want you to write that down and I want you to tell a close friend. And I hope you have a close friend. In fact, I'm going to ask you to find 7 friends who can help you. Because for the most part, we are powerless to make changes that are significant in our lives all by ourselves. I'll talk about that later. A significant friend. Someone at least that cares about you. And I want you to tell them why you took that job. All right? They perhaps know of your situation. What do they say to you now? Knowing your distress and you told them why you took the job, what do you think they will say to you? Or what will they say to you? And I want you just simply not to argue with them. I don't want you to dispute them. I just want you to listen and thank them for their friendship and for their insight. Don't judge it. Don't argue with it. Just notice what they said. You asked them to tell you, they told you. They weren't doing it to hurt you. They were doing it perhaps to help you. What did they say? Now the next whys I want you to know is, why do I dislike this job? First of all, is it the actual work itself? I've done jobs that just the work was really something that I hated to do. Didn't like it. And I wasn't very good at it. And by the way, if you don't like it, you probably won't be very good at it, even though I may have tried. Okay, is it the people that you work with? You don't even like to call them colleagues anymore. They're just there. Is it the people that you have to work with? Is that why you dislike the job? Why it's so soul-sucking? All right? What about it? Is it the boss? Is it your supervisor? Is it the person you have to work for? And I've been in a position where I loved the possibilities. Except the man I was working for was terrible. And there's a lot of reasons why he was terrible. And I don't think he meant to be terrible, but he was. Is it the boss? Is it the people that you have to serve? Now, is it the clients or customers? Now, maybe your work is actually serving other parts and other people in the division or the company or the office. But who are the people you have to please? Is it the clients or customers? Are they the reason this job is so miserable? Just the situation that you're in terms of dealing with those people and what you have to do with them. Could that be the reason this job is sucking the life out of you? Okay, another why might be, could it be that you don't see any real future in it? As one of my friends said, I'm stuck. I could put up with this for a while, and I've put up with it for a while, but I will stay here in this position for the rest of my life. They don't care. I'm doing the work. There's no place for me to go, and that is depressing me profoundly. Maybe it's the pay. Now, I found out that for most people, that's not the reason the job really is soul-sucking. But maybe it is that. Maybe you really are in a position where you're working hard and you're not getting ahead because the pay level just doesn't make it for you. Now, you always have to ask yourself the question, am I getting paid what I'm worth or what the marketplace offers? I'm not asking that question. Just simply saying right now, why do you profoundly find this job to be so distressing? And as we say, I make it emotional. It is soul-sucking. It's not just unpleasant, it's worse. It's a kind of thing where you hate Monday morning and you look forward to Friday afternoon or whatever the schedule is that at least gets you 24 or 48 hours away from that. Now that's your assignment. Why? Be honest with yourself and ask, why is this job sucking the very life spirit out